This video contains footage from a product in development and is not reflective of the final product. Things like gameplay, content, tuning, assets, and player ratings may differ in FIFA 23. Hello, what's up ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to my first FIFA 23 Ultimate Team video on the channel. I am today going to be showing you my first couple games, some highlights from my first couple of games that I played like in Division Rivals with a fairly competent team, which is what the one you can see on screen right now. Don't forget, these of course are like FIFA 22 players, and this is not representative of the final game, which is coming out soon. If you do enjoy today, do me a couple of favors. The first one, hit the thumbs up button. Let's get this video shared out to all your mates, get it in the algorithms and whatnot, let you see what you're looking forward to here in FIFA 23. And the other thing is to subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'm known for doing a Road to Glory series here on the channel, so I'm very much looking forward to getting stuck into that in the weeks to come. So, here is a game of me playing Rivals. Now, I've changed the camera angle, so I think maybe a lot of the FIFA 23 content you see will be on the new camera angle that they've given us. I just am a man of I don't like change. I like my tele broadcast camera, so that's exactly what we've got here today. And of course, no face cam today. I basically wanted to just talk over this gameplay and let you witness it, you know, without having to look at my ugly mug for the whole thing type thing. So yeah, don't worry, face cam will return soon, and you can see some of the new changes to the game. So, you know, for example, there was a new animation there for Ronaldo diving for the header. We've got a whole new corner technique, and actually it's a whole new corner, free kick, and penalty technique. 10 minutes into this game, it was we got a couple of goals. You know, my opponent went 1-0 up, and I managed to score with Bernardo Silva. You love to see it. So there's a couple. That's a lovely ball in, by the way. If you hold down the skill button, the L2 button, as you do like a pass or a pass or a cross or something like that, in the right scenario, the player will go for like an outside of the boot pass, and it looks quite cool. It seems very useful, and you might see it a little bit more throughout this video. So, not really sweating it or anything on this game, was essentially just trying things out, seeing how I got on, seeing if we can score maybe some cool goals, test out a new feature or two, you know, like those passes, maybe like a little power shot or something like that. And of course, try and figure out how to defend, because I class myself as a pretty average player. And, you know, that's showing here as I'm 2-1 down. But, you know, trying to get myself in good positions. There's a new shot that I really want to try out, but I'm not sure I ever really get into the correct position. Or do I? I do right here. Power shot time. You can see with that camera zooming in that I've held the L1 and R1 button down as I'm taking my shot. It takes a lot longer to build the shot up, and it's a far more manually directed shot. But what you get is a more powerful shot, which in those situations can often lead to more of a guarantee of that ball going in the back of the net. Here's a new corner technique for you. I mean, not that it particularly worked, but essentially you see an image of the ball, and you choose with the right analog stick, you can sort of move it over that football to where you think your player's foot is going to kick the ball. So that will then indicate whether it's going to be inside foot curled, potentially like a knuckleball, that sort of thing. You can get different crosses going into the box with different styles and techniques based on how you kick the ball, and of course how much power you put on it and loft that you put on it and stuff like that. So it's fairly complicated. I've of course hit a few corners out the other end of the pitch, off, you know, out of touch for a throw in for my opponents and stuff like that. But you know, I've also tried it where it's gone too far, you know, too close to the goalkeeper, too near post, that sort of thing. It is going to be one of those probably on-the-job learning tools that, you know, eventually I figure out, oh, yeah, this corner kind of worked for me, so I'm going to go for that one again. Maybe I like a little bit of a bit of curl on there from an in-swinger or something like that, and maybe that gets me into the right position. Or I might just go back to cutting it short, playing it short, because I can't figure out how to do it. Here's an example of a new free kick as well. So you've got lots of info there, like, you know, distance to goal, expected goals, where you're going to shoot, you know, in terms of the yellow directional arrow thing, and what part of the ball you're going to kick and stuff again, just like corners. And I've tried a few of them. I've also tried a few of them in the arena. Gotta say, I am struggling. I normally pride myself on my ability to sort of score free kicks pretty well. You know, I've always figured it out quite nicely, been able to hold the controller in the right way to, you know, make sure that the ball gets up above the wall and then down below again, not just flying over with too much power or something. And again, there's going to be a learning curve here for the new technique for free kicks, etc. So certain situations, like right there, I probably needed to be a bit more composed with Messi to take that shot. I've hit it on the run. Here's an example of quite a nice ball in there. So that was sort of almost like outside the foot curl. I didn't put quite enough power on it, and I missed my header with Fabinho, but, you know, it was also quite nice. This is the second game, of course. I ended up losing that first one 3-2. It's not the end of the world, though. We can get past that. I score a nice goal there with Lionel Messi. I think I timed that green as well, so that was quite nice. You know, of course, you can still do that this year. I've yet to see whether or not the difference between a nice green timed regular shot and then one of those power shots, what the difference is in terms of, like, how that's going to go in, if the keeper's got more chance of saving one. Obviously, one's far more manual, but is it way more powerful? I guess we'll sort of find out as time goes on. But what do you think? Do you notice much difference here? It probably looks, I mean, you probably notice a difference in that. That is a finish that you most certainly would not have got on FIFA 22. That was a really nice goal from Ronaldo. A ball over from Neymar, a little chip through ball. And then I held the skill button down so they did like a fancy shot. And he just got into a crazy position there with his body to slam that one home. Love to see it. Really nice goal. And just one of, obviously, a ton of like new animations and stuff on this game. So you will have noticed quite a few changes in the way that certain things build up. Your set pieces, should I say, the new animations, the different shot types and stuff, a couple of different pass types as well. I'm not too familiar on new skill moves, so I don't think you'll see anything that you've not seen before in the skill moves department until I get another chance to have a real go at it and stuff. A really well executed bicycle kick there from Lionel Messi. I don't think many of those happened on FIFA 22, so I like that is sort of has been perfected a little bit, and obviously the goalkeeper saved it. It's a difficult shot to score, but I liked it nonetheless. Now I get away one-on-one here. I try the power shot from a good distance, but I put a bit too much on it, so it goes over the bar. So they're not like a guaranteed goal or anything like that, but they are, obviously, if you can hit it right and you pride yourself on being able to get that manual direction right, a good amount of power and stuff, I think you'll find yourself scoring a lot more goals with that power shot technique. So then my opponent sort of started to get back into it. He had an Erling Haaland who is, particularly beasting and feasting in real life, of course, at the moment. So I'm sure he's going to be good on FIFA 23. I score a nice goal there. It was genuinely nice build-up from Neymar and a good 1-2 with Messi, I believe it was. And then he slots it home with the finesse shot. So not everything's got to be a power shot, but I'm going to do a whole separate video actually on power shots and how I keep trying them out. And you'll see lots of misses, lots of goals, and just genuinely I'll give you some tips and from what I've learned playing the game on best areas to use them, best sort of times to use them and stuff, because there is certainly a method to that. So we're sort of coming towards the end of, we have just come to the end of the gameplay there. I've shown you the highlights from the first couple of games. You've seen all sorts of different stuff coming into FIFA 23 Ultimate Team. What excites you? What makes you nervous? What don't you like the look of? I'm curious to get your comments down below. Of course, don't forget, it's an unfinished product, and there could be and probably will be quite a few changes made here and there and tweaks and tunes and stuff. So it's a good time actually for you to voice your opinion on certain things, because of course I can then help to feed that back and hopefully make the correct changes for what will hopefully be a really good game this year. Thank you for watching. Smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you probably later on today or tomorrow with even more gameplay on FIFA 23. I'll see you later. Peace.